So there is one topic that we just cannot get away from, but yet it is still a constant problem in schools, in the workplace, and just life in general. It's bullying. It's something that we hear about daily, but how do we prevent it from happening? That's the issue. So our workplace has implemented a zero tolerance policy for bullying. But how do we identify what bullying is? Well, many people just like to talk to each other about issues they're having in the workplace. It crosses a line when another person is feeling like they are being picked on. Recently, I had an issue in the workplace where multiple people would come to me each day and they would tell me that an individual smelled like marijuana after lunch every day. Now, that's a pretty harsh accusation to make about somebody, and it's been an ongoing claim that has just manifested. It's taken place just over and over and over again. It's about the same employee. It's untrue. So these are false accusations that are being made, and she is being bullied about it, and it's just completely unacceptable, and it's just not going to be tolerated in our workplace. Each workplace has procedures for harassment, and bullying does fall underneath that classification of being bullied or being harassed. So when you're hired on, you go through a training, and each individual is trained about harassment and issues that it causes within the workplace. They're informed that it isn't tolerated and that actions will ultimately result in the termination of employment. But does that stop some people? It absolutely does not. So what do we do about this? Let's discuss how we're going to handle this situation. To start, as an operations manager, I have implemented a zero tolerance policy for such behavior. Next, I have implemented write-ups and sending people home without pay for talking about others while at work. Now, my key job role is to ensure production. When people are just gathered around talking about somebody else, they're not meeting our production needs. So therefore, they're not doing their job. So therefore, you're going to be sent home when you aren't doing what you need to be doing in the workplace. If you have concerns that are valid about an individual, then please come see me and I will properly handle them. But you have to let me know about those concerns in order for me to be able to handle them properly. With that being said, we are all out of high school. Let's not act like we're still in it, and let's not make others feel like they're in high school either. As an operations manager, my job again is to ensure that we're getting product out of the building to our customers quickly and efficiently. When there is bullying in the workplace, that isn't happening. It takes time away from production. Therefore, not only are our employees suffering from this, but so are our customers. And our customers are what keep us here on the daily basis and keep our jobs flowing, and they keep every single one of us having a job. I'm more than willing to help with any issues that happen here, but I have to know about the issues in order to help with it. I believe in an open door policy, and so do all members of management here. You can come to us with any issues, but they have to be valid, and there has to be proof behind them. We're a drama-free and bullying-free workplace, and we will continue to be such. I know most of you do not enjoy working overtime on Saturdays, so let's avoid doing that by working together as a team, because as our motto is, teamwork makes the dream work. To be a team, you have to be on the same page. We're going to continue to send out good news to our entire workplace every single day. Whenever anybody meets their quotas or goals or exceeds them, the entire company is going to find out about that. I will send out an email because good news is always something that deserves a pat on the back. And we are going to meet daily. We're going to discuss our goals, our numbers that we reached the day before, and any issues that have been brought to my attention will be handled accordingly. If it is something that needs to be addressed to the team as a whole, I will do so in the morning meetings. If it is something that only a few employees need to be spoken to about, that will also take place properly, and it will be taking place professionally. All issues will be handled in a professional manner. No one needs to be worried about being embarrassed in front of the group by telling me something confidentially. I have no need or desire to embarrass anyone. We will keep this very, very professional. Don't be afraid to approach me with fear of being embarrassed, because that will not happen. If you don't want me to say anything, then you just need to make sure that you tell me that, and then we're on the same page. In order to be on the same team, we need to know each other. So, in our daily morning meetings, we're going to have little team building exercises. We're going to learn something new about each other every day, because we have to be able to be a cohesive working family. We spend so much time together every single day. We need to know each other. We need to know each other, and we need to have each other's backs. We need to be able to work cohesively as a team, because that's what's going to be able to get our production numbers up. It's going to keep people wanting to come here to work. People are going to enjoy coming here. And our customers are only going to benefit from that as well. Because if we are showing that we are a family and we work together as a united front, then our customers are going to feel that repercussion of our fantastic production. Now, there are several things that I want to address when it comes to bullying, because there are several side effects that are just detrimental to people. It can cause people to be ill. It can cause them to not be at work, which again hinders our production and increases our chances of working that Saturday overtime or even daily overtime. Individuals are going to come here to work, and they're going to feel safe, because that's what we are going to ensure happens. We are not going to have somebody losing sleep, having anxiety or panic attacks, stress, or any number of issues that correlate with being bullied in the workplace. That's not going to happen here. That's not going to be tolerated, because we're not going to allow it. Management's going to put things into place, these procedures into place, to prevent that. So you're going to be sent home if you are inducing stress on somebody else. If you're bullying somebody, you're going to be sent home. And ultimately, if your behavior does not improve, you're going to lose your job. So individuals who are bullied have a harder time making decisions. They have lower self-esteem. Their production is lower, which is key here since we are all about production. And those are all things that stem from bullying. And those are things that are just completely preventable. There's no need for anybody to have those issues here. We can work together. Individuals are constantly on the defensive when they're being bullied, and we're just simply not going to tolerate that. We don't need anybody to feel like they need to come here and have their defense up. Like there's no point to that. So when people come to work here, they're going to feel safe, and they are going to feel like this is a welcoming place. Nobody needs to be on the defense here. We want our employees to feel like family here, not like they are just a number, because nobody here is just a number. We're all united front, we're a family, and we're going to work together because we are a team. In conclusion, I want to reiterate that this is a safe place to work. Bullying will not be tolerated. False accusations will not be tolerated. And consequences will take place for individuals who do not abide by these rules. And if it continues, ultimately you will lose your job. Bullying has severe effects on individuals and their health. We are a team here, and we are going to get to know each other every day. We're going to be a cohesive team because, again, teamwork makes the dream work. Now let's make that teamwork happen as well.